So it's not yet. It's still pending. Don't know what you're gonna do. How much is the one for 5?
One for?
You had one for let's do this. So I think I have 75 in my account that was still there. I can send you 75 and then send the other one when this one arrives, but it's gonna be double. Am I sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know that. Do you see any passwords?
No.
Okay. So I can send you 75 first, because I have that one that was there, and then when it comes, I just send the rest, and I just replenish the old 75. But it's going to be 2 separate transaction fee.
Normally, when is this one supposed to stay?
So it says 1 to 3 days. I sent it yesterday, so it's either today, which is 1 day has passed, or tomorrow, or Sunday.
Well, that's business days or?
Not sure, but I think it's business days, or maybe not. This is my first time. Or it might even clear. Usually it clears like 1 day, like 3 days, like maximum. Usually it takes like one. It's basically it's just an ACH bank to bank transactions, and they usually clear around 1.5 to whatever days. That's normal what I expect. But they put 3 days just to. Yeah, so 1 to 3 business days for transaction fee. Cool. Want to transfer this. Okay, so yeah, so I mean, let's see. Remitly, how much will it cost? Is it like a constant? Maybe you might want to just put. There was a bundle for $5. Sorry, there was a bundle. There was a smaller bundle. Maybe you get that one, and then yes, when it ends, has the other one.
But then it's gonna be 2 transactions, or maybe.
No, like how much? Yeah, it's gonna be 2 transactions. I think I was talking about a different thing. Let me share. Okay, so 7 GB. Maybe you get this one. Which one is the cheapest? How much is? Oh, you don't even have that one. No.
I think I should have waited.
Then you use it for 2 days. Since it's either way, it's gonna be like it's gonna like it's not like you're losing it. Because it's gonna add more days. So you won't need to get it today. Then you get it like on Wednesday or something like that.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is guarantee risk. For 65. I think it should be $2. Should be like 260.
Okay, so far. Yeah, maybe I get that one from now.
Yeah, and then when I send you, like it's not, you're not gonna lose because it's almost like you're gonna add 2 more days, and consider the cost 65. 65.
Wait. Okay, 260. Yeah. It's 260. Okay. Now, when do
260.
you think it's gonna clear, bro?
What do you
Remember,
mean?
I need to pay my. I need to
260.
pay my sister.
Yeah. Once I receive it, just check with me. It's probably today or tomorrow. Probably today.
Okay.
I think today. If I just
Got it.
check. Yeah. You say 260. What's 260 is 65 or 260? Just make sure you get.
No, 65 is two. Yeah, it's 260.
What do you mean 260?
2.60.
Oh, 2.60. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's 9 kwacha per GB. And which is, if you compare it with the one which we were gonna get, which one were we gonna get? I forgot though.
Initially, yeah, 750. No.
No, we're gonna get this one 30
70,
more.
I think we're supposed to get 50 or 70.
We're gonna get
Oh,
this
the
one.
240? Yeah, 245. Yeah, I was supposed to get this one 245. Yeah, I was supposed to get 245.
Okay, let me send it to you. Looks like you already forgot. Let me send this to you so that you don't
No,
forget.
I have it.
Just to make sure, let's send it. Okay. Camera document photos. Yeah, okay. So that was 9, so this one's 245 divided by 30. Yeah, this one is a 8 per GB. The other one is 9 per GB. So it just not that much. 1 kwacha. You're using 1 kwacha per GB. Great. Okay, I think that's good, right? Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Now, what's the cost of sending this is my question.
The cost of sending. So I think you don't have. So the cost of sending. Let's see the last transaction. I think you said $4.99. I remember that was the last time we did it. It had $4.99. So maybe it's $4.99. But what I know is whenever I send money to Tanzania, it's usually free. 46 amount, mobile payment, that. I don't see the fee here. That's weird. Oh, because I paid it before. Let's try to send. So I'm gonna try two ones that I use for the remit.
Okay. And remittance.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see which one. Let's get 50. It's free. Well, and also sometimes this exchange rate that they use is usually lower than the actual exchange rate, so keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
that's right. Sure.
I know that that's how they, I don't know if that's how they make their money or what, but I,
Money
fi-
most likely.
I figured it out. 9% okay, so, and let's see. So here, USD to Zambia. So it's what? 24.96, and then on their rate, how come this is 23? Wait, how is this 23,000? Did they mistake here or what?
Bro, I think they're just trying to sell they're just trying to sell their service because maybe Google is higher. Like, I don't really know how they tell.
Wait,
Like,
wait a second. It's supposed to be 23,000 or 23?
no, it's 20. Go up, go back to road remit.
Oh, because I put 100. Sorry, I put 100.
Like, you see on top, USD is equal to
100,
no,
yeah.
if you go slightly on top.
Yeah. Oh, I see. All right. So you're losing 20. You're losing about like whole 10 cents, 10 cents or $1.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Like
like you're adding one to here. You're adding one here, right? One kwacha. They're spending one kwacha, one Zambian kwacha.
Yeah.
Yeah, one Zambian kwacha. Let's see here two. Let's see here. Put one. So this is better. So the difference is that this one becomes lower. Like it's almost like it becomes the same at the end of the day. This one is lower. Oh, this is a little bit better, but this one usually doesn't have transfer fees. So let's see. Mobile money. Select a partner. Get your mobile account. Okay, so you have to pay $15.499. Fee total to pay within minutes. Fees. But I think the best is Remitly. It looks like it says if you send fees two total $3.99. The fee is lower than this one. This is probably more mainstream. Whenever I usually send to Tanzania, they never charge me for this payment. I don't know why.
It's just not real low. Maybe there might be even more transactions going through to Tanzania.
Maybe. So you see here is 0 and here is 1. It's way lower. It's way lower. Okay, anyways. So we know, I think the best is to use Remitly. It looks like it's much more reasonable. Even the exchange rate is good. The fee is lower. Centauro is going to be $4.99. Is there any other way? I don't think so. I mean, unless the
Wait, so
transfer
yeah,
wise.
the only thing. Wait a second. Let me try to call my sister. No, the thing I'm avoiding is two transactions. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Let me,
twin
and
transaction.
that's like. Wait, let me call my sister. Maybe I try to get like. I'm thinking of trying to just get like that 65 for my sister. Then telling her like, hey, when I get my money, I'll give you back like everything.
Can
get
you?
what I mean?
But you're gonna add a lot to your sister. Can't you?
But like 65 is not big money, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not big money, and we're on the losing end. So I mean, if she's gonna get her money back today or tomorrow, I don't think she'll be opposed to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Instead of us paying two transactions, I don't know, but I feel like it's kind of like a waste to pay $5 and $5. That's
$10.
like waste. That's how much is $5 for? $5 is like 125. Yeah, I mean that's more than double what I'm asking. Okay.
And also, what I'll do is this: on the fee, I'll pay half, and then you. Oh no, I'll pay the fee. It's fine. I don't know
One
pay.
second, I'm just gonna call her.
Okay, but I'm not gonna pay 2 times that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hello? Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I didn't eat it. What did you eat? No, no, I saw it made. I don't know if she cooked, but I saw it made it alone. Okay, cool, I'll do that then. I'll do it. Bro,
Yeah,
hello?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, bro. Okay, she's gonna send me.
Mm.
She's gonna send me. But I think by tomorrow it'll be fixed, right?
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah.
I think
She has a wedding tomorrow. She has a wedding tomorrow, so she said like it's cool, I can send you. I just have a wedding tomorrow.
if it doesn't, then you just send. I'll send you 70. If it doesn't, I'll send you 75, and then maybe the other one will just wait. If you really need it, we'll send it once it comes in. If not, we can wait a little bit for 2 weeks and send it together. It just depends on you.
No, I think it. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, it depends on you. If you want to, yeah, we can send it same day. Doesn't matter. But I'm gonna pay for the only one sending.
I agree.
Okay, so that's done. That's done. I already closed. Let me close that folder. Oh, sorry, open this one. No. Do you usually clear your emails? I
Bro,
don't.
always.
You make it empty?
Always. Always, man.
Uh, I just knew about this
That
like
makes
almost like 6 months ago. I didn't know you can like make your email empty. So every time I was like just scrolling through emails.
Oh yeah? Nah. For me, like every week or so, I make sure like I clear everything. And for me, I always even subscribe to those. Like I think I don't know what email you use, but like on Gmail, you
Mm.
can unsubscribe from those like emails that you don't really want to be getting, so they don't like put too much clutter into your email. So for me, I unsubscribe to all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I left like I did that for like a lot of them, and then I left like a few, but now I'm removing most of them.
Got it.
They really mess up the email, huh? The
Yeah,
subscription.
true. You might miss some important stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so what should I say? Should I send him a wait? Did you send? Yeah, the first. Oh, I didn't see. So you see, this is what happens usually. I don't see the message because I turned my phone off. So he actually responded. Check this out. Wait, did he deliver? I'll send the video shortly. Sorry, we had a festival. As you guessed, huh? Festival in Pakistan.
Yep, I knew it.
Okay. So let's see if he added anything. Was this from today or this was the last one? I don't know where is the. Doesn't show the date. Because he sent one. Okay, let's assume that this is not it. Okay. I think you didn't get it, right? Misunderstood. Yeah? Are you talking to me?
she sent the money. I'm just registering the net.
Uh,
Okay, go to liquid purchase package.
Alright, I think I'm done now. I'll just wait for him to respond.
Okay, I just purchased the bundle. So just I'm gonna have to refresh my. I'm gonna have to go like for a second. I have to refresh the. I just purchased the bundle.
Okay, you can refresh. I'll wait for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to refresh that. So I can get it loaded.
Cool.
turned it off. I'll just check to see if I turned it off.
You're starting to have dementia.
Yeah, no, man. That was super, bro.
You don't want to come back and the house is all gone.
Yeah, because my room is on the outside, so even like if it starts smelling and everything, like the fire burn, I won't be able to shower.
Oh, jeez. Okay. What am I gonna do actually? Stop. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Let's continue. Seems like I forgot something. Okay, anyways. Alright, so we ended on comping. Let's do one from here. You wanna share your screen and then go ahead over one and I'll walk you through it. Okay,
Cool. Okay, so share, size screen, share, okay, so preview. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you went to the filter. You
Yeah,
put
so
63 here.
we can leave that. Just choose any property. I mean, it just has to be MLS. Really?
Okay.
Because our goal is to find the property that we can skip. Sorry, our goal is to find the comps, not to any property that as long as it's a fixer upper, it's much easier to find the ARV because you have proven, it says your video is paused due to network problems.
Ready?
Yeah, but I can hear you, it's fine. You can continue. As long as you're doing something because the screen is stuck and the video is short, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Let me just do this. Okay, so run search. Okay, so I just pick. I still stick to it, Cleveland, though.
Yeah, you can pick Cleveland. That's fine. Just don't pick a very cheap property. It's gonna be tough for you to find. And also, Cleveland is kind of tough because I think it's an older city. But try it. Let's try it. Let's go ahead. I don't want to start with Cleveland because it's tough to buy. Let's try it. It's gonna be good for a test.
Okay, I have 117 here.
Okay.
MLS listed.
Just make sure the pictures are MLS. Okay, the pictures are good. So let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go first step, second
You
step.
went down to before and after. No photos of before, though.
Yeah. So
Let me switch. No picture again, no before.
no, you don't need to do before. Before and after is if you wanna compare. But maybe that's for later though. On your
Okay, so I just go straight to the content.
yeah, because later is when we'll do we'll need some before and after. Is gonna be helpful because we're gonna look like pictures for before, and then kind of see how much you can offer on it and see if it kind of went through the numbers if we selected. But for now, we just need the comps. So any can work. Just assume as you never saw the sales price, so you're gonna find, because sometimes you might, if you see the sales price, anyways, you saw
I'm not
it.
even seeing it. I'm just going about, okay? Oh, damn, I see it now.
It's okay though, it's okay. It's okay as long as,
I'll change. Well, this house has no comps, so there's like 2 comps. Let me change the place. What zip code do you use?
use any, go even Miami, go any area. As long as it's just, so for you want to know, but some cities are old and some cities are new.
Chicago?
Chicago is an old city, meaning the properties were built in 1800s. So you want to find like a new city. It's gonna be easier. That's what I'm saying.
What I use, I wouldn't know, bro.
Go in Florida cities. Florida cities are new cities. North Carolina cities. So But if you say Florida, it's gonna be the state, so you gotta find a city.
Ohio, Orlando.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this one 450. No comparable. What the hell? Okay, this one is comparable. Okay, so this is 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Also, I have one, two, three comparables. 390.
Oh, it's fine. I mean,
375.
it's fine.
Huh?
You only really you only need one, but three is just to make
Okay.
sure. To be sure. So yeah, that can
Okay.
work. That can work.
So then, what did we do? So I have these are the three. Then the O. The O. This one was the quickest to sell. 93, 90, and 89. 93, yeah, good, 30. So this was the quickest to sell. So what did you do?
Okay.
Did you look at the others? Let's see.
Try it first and then by yourself, and then I'll show you. It's cool if you make mistakes.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, we did. Okay, let me try this. Oh no. How do you unhide? I don't know. I pressed hide.
You can settings and then reset. Setting.
Oh, reset. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, how did you do this? Wait. Okay, 400. Wait a second. Give me some time. I'm trying to.
No
Okay,
worries.
lot size. This. So two. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on 220. Okay. Um, Uh, so I've times that times the square footage, 375. Alright, thanks.
You talking to me?
And then I'm on a calculator.
Oh, okay.
So 375. I'm trying to do the price per square foot times the that's a 375. So maybe they sold it at they listed it at 360 and then sold at 440. I don't know if I'm right or not. They listed at 360 and sold at. So what I just basically did is I did the comparables
Mm-hmm.
and then I saw this property sold kind of quickest. Okay, because ours also sold for like ours was also like 25 days in the market. This one was 36, and also the lot size was kind of the same. This other one I just discredited it because of it was way smaller. And this
Sorry,
one was
sorry,
kind of
sorry. Let me
way-
come. One second, one second. One second. Let me just follow you. Just give me a second. What's this? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's go. Sorry. Uh huh. So, well, how did you start? I'm sorry.
I searched the property.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure I was listed MLS.
Did you check the pictures to see
Then
if it's well, like fully updated? Because that makes a difference. Sometimes if a homeowner sells it and the property is not staged, it doesn't look good. It doesn't sell at the same value as it. So that's one thing also you might want to. So yeah, this looks like it's a flipper. Floors are good. New floor, new paint, new.
everything seems new, and also like the days of the market, it was only 36.
Okay, so let's look at the comps.
So the comps I picked because it's 3 beds, 2 bath.
Mm-hmm.
I picked these 3 here,
Okay.
and then I saw like the ones which sold quickest, and this one was selling quickest.
Uh-huh.
Not just that, I saw the year build. So these two are kind of like around the same range, 990 and 993.
Are they the same range with your property? That's also your
My
active.
property is 95. Yeah, my property is 95. So this one is 93. This one is 90. And then the other one is 84. So there's like 9 years, but these one's like 5 years and 2 years difference
Okay.
from the time that they were built.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then, so I chose these two, like between these two. And then I noticed like the lot size of the other one was way smaller. Like this one was 5,000, this one was like 7,000. And then,
Road size really doesn't make a difference. As long as it at least 3,000, it's not like twice or half of it.
yeah,
It's
this one
usually
is almost like, not like twice, but there's like 2,000 difference.
okay. Yeah, a little bit makes a difference. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Uh huh.
So this seemed to me like the most similar property. Same room, same bath,
Okay.
same lot size, same year built, 2 years in
Mhm.
between, 200, 200 square foot in between lot size,
Okay.
and it also sold for about 30 days, about 10 days different. So then I just did like the price per square footage, which was 228 times the square footage of our house, so it came to about 375.
Okay. Now, could it be wrong? Is there any reason that this could 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 not be the way? Is there anything that you see that maybe you think, okay, maybe this I shouldn't have done, or maybe I should have done it this way?
I don't know, man, to be honest with you, because like I said, you were going too fast, and it was like my first time, so
Okay.
maybe I even might have missed a couple of things.
No, not for me. Actually, you did real well. So the 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 thing, so I think maybe in order to make it standardized, I would tell you this. Actually, you did really well because you almost got it 375, 440. You have a 60 difference, but um, I think it's no, it's not. That's of course you gotta hit it exactly. So here's what usually you want to do. Like you want to hit it exactly the same. What I used to do is I have a buffer of like maybe was it 10,000 or 10 like 10,000 up and down. Like I usually have. I forgot, man. It's for a long time, but I usually have like a buffer of like 10,000 up and down. So if you're 10,000 up and down, 10, 20 up and down, you're okay. But if you're more than that, it's a little bit off. You can share your screen. I want to go with you on the screen, actually. So, what you want to do the first thing you want to do is organize. So you've got the comps. The comps are good, but I see there's not a lot of comps on this one. So that's another thing I would notice. But first thing, I think the first thing you want to do is organize it. So you either have to organize by date or by sold date. But what I would say is organize by distance. Sorry, organize by distance or sold date. But I would say is make it a rule to organize it by distance. If you end up this not working, then use the sold date. But first start by distance. That's the first thing you want to do and start. And then what you want to do is you want to limit yourself to stay within 2, like 0.2. Like don't go in 0.3, you know. If you go 0.3, it's a little bit too far, and it might. This is just using numbers without checking the map. If you want to check the map, you can use 0.3, but since you want to make it standardized, just stay on the 0.2. So I would end. So where would I end at this point?
So you'll be ending number 4.
4, right? So I have those first 4. Then what I would do next is to see my bed. So the only one that is really matching is the first one, right?
The first one, yeah, the one
Yeah.
I selected actually.
So now what I want to do is I want to check the first one and see the pictures. You forgot that one on your step. Because
Yeah, I
what
was
if
trying to click the picture, but I don't know how to do that.
so you can there are two ways to do it. First you can click the I at the beginning of the word I. Yeah. Click that, it's gonna pop up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first way. So scroll to the right. We wanna see if
Right?
yeah, just scroll, keeps going to the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, want to see more pictures. So this is not an updated property. So I already know that. And it's not the same as ours, at least. You see the floor? Do you see the floor is like almost African floor? No, not that, not that it's African floor, but it looks like almost it's an older home. So usually what I do when, like, off the top, if a property is like that, like let's say I was not to do anything, if I want to figure out what's the difference between a property that's like that and the brand new property, I usually do like 15% more. If you do 15% more, you should get the. That's just rough. That's not really like what you should do. But if you're in a like your, I think it was 15 or 10. I'm not sure. But if you add that 15, I'm just gonna put 15 just to say step. But if you have 15, it should give you a value of a new, like same property sold on the market but better looking. Let's see what would that be. Do you get the number? So this one was 375 times 15%. That will be 1.15. That will be 430. Yeah, so it should sell for 430 for a brand new. So we're almost at around, but I don't want to use that method. I'm going to show you the actual method. So, are you here? You're lost?
Yeah, I'm just confused. So you said 15% of which figure? This figure?
So, for example, if a property is bad and the property is good, if the property is normal, has not been updated, it's sold as is, but it's a good property. It's not a dump. It's not a fix up, but it's a good property. It's been sold as is, and if it was to be sold, if the same property value, if it was to be fully updated, it will be 50% more. 15. It's usually 10 to 15% more. So I just stick. I forgot what the number is. I did it a long time, but it's around that much. So if you take 15% more of that value, you're gonna hit the value of a new. Do you agree that this property is good, but it's not the best?
True.
So that's what I'm talking
And
about.
it's not compared to ours. Like compared to ours, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm talking about like if you find a property that is like this is probably like an owner. You see, there's even a TV. Maybe it's a fixer, but this is probably like an owner that just said, "Hey, I don't want to work in fix and flip. I'm not gonna sell for cheap, but I know my property is still good, so I'm just gonna list it with an agent and sell it." There are those people. Do you agree with me? Right? There are people who do that, and actually, majority of people will do that rather than selling it for cheap because the property is good. It just they don't have money or they don't want to spend the money to fix it up. So that's the difference.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right. So 15% more of that value, meaning if you take 15%, you add to that value, you get the value of the supposed to good property. So that's what I did at first. But that's not the formula we're gonna do. That's just you to keep in mind. If you're fast and you're gonna do that, that's a trick in a sense. So close that one.
Okay.
Close it. And then now, so I have that 32, but I know that one is not updated, so I know that's not my property. Again, I don't have any other 32. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what will I do?
You don't have any other 32 below 0.3.
Yeah, below 0.3, 100%. But maybe I can look at upside of 0.3. But I don't. Let's say you stick to 0.3. So I don't have any other true, right? So I have the rest. Now what I'll do is I'll go to the highest number. Which one is the highest number?
That's ours.
No, that's not our highest number.
No, the second highest outside 0.2 is 400.
What are you referring to when I say the highest?
I thought you were referring to price.
No, I'm referring to price per square foot. Because if the price of a bigger house is going to be more than the price of a smaller house, so you have to take the price per square foot because it's going to be price per unit value of square foot.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah, it makes sense.
All right. So which one is the highest price per square foot?
This one, Fernbrook Court.
Okay. Why do I always go to the highest price per square foot? Because usually, if a property has the highest price per square foot, it means that that square foot value, that square foot is very, very high. It's almost like you're comparing gold and silver. Gold has high price per unit, so that means gold is more valuable. So
Valuable.
yeah, so if I look at it, so that's like the gold of our comp. So I'll look at it and see if it really pictures out of gold. So that's what the first thing I'll do to see. Okay, so like usually 100% of the time, most of the times you're gonna find that that's probably the case. Now I'll just confirm it. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, they tried to put some flowers, make it vibey, but it looks like it's a fix and flip property, or maybe not, but just like really good. I mean, it's not, I would say it's not really, it's 95% good.
I think they had a good camera one, man.
Hmm?
But yeah, I mean, they have had good clothes. It looks better than the add-on, but it doesn't look really like updated.
Yeah, it's not really updated. Just 100%. So it's not really updated. So even if you look like, yeah, that's not updated. You see the kitchen, their clothes is there. Those are clothes for the other guy. But still, it's way better than the other one in terms of looks. So that one sold for 260. So what I'll do is I'll take. Now there are two ways. I think I showed you on the way of finding this stuff by price per square foot. I don't know if I should use that. So close that one. So what I'll do is I'll take the same. I don't know, how do I do this? Yeah, so I'm gonna take the price per square foot 226. Is it 260? 268, and then I'll times it by 1648, 46.
Okay, so 1 second. 2, 3, 441.
Yeah, so that's the value of it. But again, this our property has, now that's the challenge when you do this. So you can either do two ways. You can do it that way, and then you kind of compare it already like that. So the value of it will be 441, or you can do it by the way of bedrooms. So for example, this is almost 250 difference, and then there is one bedroom added on that. Now here is really confusing. I have to get also comfortable with this and remember it exactly well. But if you add the bedroom to the 20 property, it's going to be 20,000. If you add the bathroom, it's going to be 15,000. So I would take 375 and add a bedroom, because our property has one more bedroom. So I would add 375 plus 20,000. So that's going to be 397.
397.
Yeah. So that's where I would play. Actually, even one thing, man, this is, sorry, that's so confusing a bit. That's why
It's like you're not using like a set formula. You're just are you just like guessing or?
No, so the thing is, that's why I don't usually want to see the value first, because when you see the value, you're almost like trying to make it to be the value. Does that make sense? Like,
Make it,
yeah. So, but what the formula itself is, the formula is this: you take the price per square footage. The formula is we're supposed to have same bed and bath at first, right? That's the formula, and then you just times by price per square footage. That's the formula. That's normal. That's what it's supposed to be. But
Okay.
if we have different beds and bath, what you want to do first is you want to add the bedroom I'm not sure if you do it at first. So for example, 377, I would add a bedroom first, so that would be 397, right?
Okay.
And then I would take 397 and find the price per square foot of 397, meaning 397 divided by 1403, right? And then I'll get 282. Then I'll take 282 out times by the price per square foot, which is 1646. So I would be at 465. So my ARV will be at 465. So that's what I'll guess my ARV will be at, 465. But so one thing, if I find a number that's very, very high, again, I have to be reasonable, because I don't see anything that has gone for even 450. So it's probably not going to sell for 455. So that's another thing. Like if I was just not seeing any number 455, I never saw what it sold for, I'll tell you what they listed it for, and I'll tell you how much I sold it for. So right now, according to all the calculations, since I don't have enough data, I mean until 0.3, I don't have enough data. Like I don't have enough data to make my calculation. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I was supposed to just take the 3.2, but 3.2 is not fully repaired. You can use the 10-15% rule and do that. But since I don't want to do that, I'm going to use the 2.2, and then I ended up getting 465, either by adding a bedroom, by using the price per square foot and then adding a bedroom, so I get 465. But I don't see any 465 here. So that's another thing I would also keep.
You said 10, 15, right? But we added 20 here. So what about if we add 10?
Why are you adding 10?
You said 10, 15, right?
What is 10,
Because you said
15?
we add 20 over there. But where's the 10, 15 coming from now? Where's the 10, 15?
Where did you get 10, 15?
You just said right now, if you follow the 10, 15, like the
Man,
10,
I'm
15,
losing you. I'm losing you here. Okay.
Oh, you just explained, and this is like first you add the 10, 15, but here we added 20.
No, I never said 10, 15.
Like, where's the 10, 15?
I never said 10, 15. I said 15% in the beginning. You remember in the beginning we did 15%. We added 15% if a property is new and if a property is not new. I think that's what I was referring to. And we did that because our first comp was same 3.2, but it was older. It was not fully updated. That's what I was referring to. Yeah. So that one we had 20K for the bed, and then just did the price per square foot, and then flip it up. Are you still here?
Yeah, we added that, and then we got the new price per square foot because we divided by that the number. Wait, man. Wait a second.
You gotta do this. You gotta not watch. Like I think you gotta do it yourself. So like as I'm.
I also did the calculations. Like
Okay, do the calculation. Yeah.
Okay. So we added 377 plus 20,000 and became 397, right? Then I believe we did we do 397 divided by 268. No.
It's price per square foot. So you get a price or divide by square foot. Price
Okay,
per
so
square
divide by 140. Okay, yeah, so we did, so we did 397 divided by 1403. It gave us 282. And then 282, we multiplied 282 times our square foot of our house, which was 1646, and got 464.
Yeah, okay. So 464 is what the value is. But if I go and look at this property, I don't see any property sold for 464, right?
Okay.
So what I'll do is on this case, I can do is like see if I can find. So I'll organize it by its sold date. So I want to see the recent one if they're even approaching 464. Again, why am I doing this? Because I want to see if there is a possibility. If there is no property that they ever sold for 464, it's not even close. It's going to be impossible for you to sell for. So yeah, so I don't see anything sold for above 400. So the highest is 400. So what I'll do is, when it comes to this case, I'll use the highest I have. Like I don't want to use my comp, so I'll use 400 as the. So I'll first check the pictures for 400 and see if we can find anything reasonable. Like how does that look? How does that one look like? So I know 460 is what I want to get, but I don't see any comps that. Does that make sense, Philip?
Yeah, like it's too high, so you don't see anything. So you look at the highest possible one.
The highest, recent one. Recent, actually. And if there was an highest one that was last year, I wouldn't look at that.
Is the most recent or is the highest? So let's say if it was, let's redo these numbers. The recent one is, let's redo these numbers. Let's say these were the numbers, bro. Forget about the recent days. Let's say
Okay.
we arrange them, and the recent one is on top, and the last one is here.
Yeah. I would take 370 or
375.
375. Yeah, 370 or 375. Because those ones at the bottom, they're gonna be very old, and I'll take anything that is at least a month or somewhere around that time, if that makes sense. A month or two. If you go further down, there's a lot of variables like market, whatever, maybe cooling, maybe no properties, and also the days on market. I'll check that later. But now, so right now I'm there, 400 and 375. So I'll check. So those two 400 and 375. Can you check the picture? So I want to see which one is updated. Because again, we gotta see which one is updated. If they're not updated, then I'll still leave it at 460 and compare it. Like I'll compare it. So this one is up. Is not really. Yeah, so I would assume I can get more than 400. Does that make sense? So, do you get my point though, or do you get my point?
Yeah, so since it's not updated and it's sold at 400, you're saying, looking at our picture.
Yeah, ours should probably sell more than 400. But again, this one is a little bit far. But I can see the same thing. It's almost like the same thing. Can you check the next one? It's almost the same 3.2. But it's just closer, much closer to ours. But it's almost also at 400, it's 375. So let's see that one too. Okay, so that one is same thing, same situation. Oh, this is the first one. Yeah, so it's still also not updated. So what I'll do is I'll average it out. I'll kind of look at the middle number. Like if I was to roughly say, I would say like we should get somewhere in between 460 and 375. I'll take an average of that number. Why am I doing that? Do you know why?
Highest and lowest, or
no, or do you know what I?
Nothing that goes to 460. Trying to get a number which is more reasonable, closer to these properties, or
yeah. How would you do that if you were the one to do this?
Bro, what I'll do is actually I'll just like maybe take 1, 2, like 400, 375 plus my 460. I'll divide that and make my average.
100%. I think that's what you should do. Yeah, that's it. Or even you can remove 400 and just use 375. Why? Because 375 is actually really close to your house. But use all of them is much better. Using all of them is much better. Because in all honesty, in finding comps, like if you're within 0.5 miles and you've not crossed anything major, it's actually a comp. Like appraisers use that as a comp. But if you go above that, it's something else. But if you are 0.5 within, appraisers use that as a comp. So you're still good. But yeah, so you can take the 3 and then tell me what number did you get?
Okay, so 413.
Yeah. Wait, 413?
Yeah. 400 plus 464 plus
Boy.
375.
400 plus 464 plus 375, you get 1239. 1239 divided by 3, you get 413. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna guess again. So let's see. So we're gonna see. So this property is a sale for about 50 days. So I'm gonna guess they listed at around 4. So let's say 10% more of that. How much would that be? 15% more of that. How much would that be? So we're trying to guess what. So 15%. So let's say they listed at 15% more of what 413.
I made too many guesses, bro. Like
That's what it is. This is why it's you got, and this is how to get like you gotta do. So we have too many guesses because the one thing is because we didn't find a lot of comps. If that makes sense, like it's because we had 2 2s and that caused us to diverge. And
so even if we do 10%, we add 41 to.
What are you talking about 41? So take 413, do 15% more, and see how much you get. That's the amount that they listed it for.
So that's 61 plus. So
you can do that. So let me teach you how to do that easily. So use.
It goes way higher, man. It goes to 474.
Yeah, 474. That's what I'm. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be impossible. But let's see. I think I'm guessing that's. Let's go and see. It's gonna be impossible, but let's say 474, and then it's sold for 440. I doubt it, but
474 is even higher than the 460.
yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's see. Let's see. So you gotta see public history, and I'm about to go right now in a few minutes. Public records. So click public records. You see it before and after, and then there's public records, and then property history. I'm gonna guess it was listed at 450, but I don't know. They said for 20 days. Yeah, there we go.
Listed at 445.
450. So I was right.
They said that they asked price.
And yeah, yeah. So this is around 450, 445. Yeah, I think 470 was too high. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a bit higher.
yeah. So that's pretty much it, man.
Now, you need to show me the formula, bro. Like,
I'll show you.
Guess it.
No, you do a lot more, and then you got. It's not guessing. It's just that every property is not going to be the same. Like you're not going to always find comps, so you gotta adjust. Like that's how it is.
I see.
Sometimes you'll find enough comps that you don't need to adjust. I'll show you all the formulas when you do a lot of more. You're gonna be easier. But I'll see you in a bit. Back in 15 minutes, and see ya.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah. How they doing?
They're good, man. They're amazing, amazing, amazing. I
Yeah.
extended a little bit. I came a little bit late, but they're doing good, man. They're doing good. You know, parents are everything. Family's everything.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes. They were. I think they. What is it? My young sister and young brother went to school.
We did one?
They went to school.
Boarding school?
Yeah, yeah. My young brother is in boarding school, and my young sister is in university. So they both went back to school. So they.
Okay.
Yeah. So now
And your
they're.
parents must be bored.
Yeah, they're alone, and they're like, oh, we're back again to bachelor life.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So let's continue with that. Yeah. So let's. So I think you get the idea.
Yeah,
So
so
let's pick another one.
what I was asking you is like, it's not a formula, so you were like, yeah.
There is a formula actually. There is a formula. Let me show you the formula, and then let's do it like this. Let's do it only within the formula. If anything that goes outside the formula, we'll skip that one and go to the next one. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And then we'll just do that way for now, and then so that you kind of get an idea of the formula, and then we'll do adjustments afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do it. So go to another property.
Okay.
That's gonna be tough. But anyways, it is what it is. So yeah. So first of all, you wanna check the pictures. Check the pictures of our property to see if it's updated. I think it is, but just make sure the pictures are updated. Use the arrow, it's faster. It is, yeah. The arrow is faster though. But it is. We're already in ideas. It is. So let's go and find the comms. They're almost the same, but it's just they made it very good.
Seems like,
Not much of a change. So that one I'm gonna guess they bought it for 60. You did 70, so I'm gonna guess 70, 65 to 70. Just check the percentage. You know, see 65 to 70. I would say 70. Okay, there we go, 69.
69.
Yeah, because when they're too good, they flipper can buy it at a higher price. If that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's do the comps now. 'Cause that's what
Okay. Okay, so the comms.
So the formula is gonna be, you're gonna start with distance first, and then you're gonna end by 2.5. So 2.5, and then I'll look if there's any 3-3. Is there any 3-3? Because you don't want to do adjustments, right? So there's nothing. So let's go to the next property. Let's go to another property. Because you want to make it formulaic. You don't want to do adjustments. Go to the next property. You can actually use the arrow with that. Let's go to that one. It's fine, just any. It's cool. You just check the pictures to make sure. Sometimes they're outside. So no, you passed the pictures. I don't know why you went to the bottom pictures, but those pictures on top. It's fine. It's the same thing though. Arrow. So it's updated. Yeah, it's reasonably updated. Not really high fancy update, but that's what you call a spec home. Like it's just straight normal basic update, but it's good. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it was updated for sure. Let's go. Comps. Organize a distance. 25. Okay, so let's say. Okay, are they 3-2? No, 3-2. Do you want to do adjustments? No, so let's go to the next one because you don't want to do adjustments. There's an arrow there. Use the arrow. Okay, arrow. Just don't scroll down. Go up.
Okay.
Yeah, arrow there. Okay. Yeah. Let's take the pictures. Update it. Scroll down. Yeah. Scroll down. Comparables. You can also keep comparables. You're gonna drag it right through it, but we already dragged by the arrow. So distance, okay, there are only three. So is there any comp there? I think 3 2 because we can use this one. So 3 2, right? So you have two properties, right? First, organized by distance. I think let's assume it's already organized by distance. I think it's already organized by distance, but just to as a reminder, okay. And then we're gonna check. What else are we gonna check? We're gonna check 3 2. So we have 2 3 2 because we don't want to do adjustments, right? We have 2 3 2s, correct?
Yeah, these two.
All right. Now we're gonna check. Next is gonna check which one is the highest price per square foot.
The last one.
Then we're gonna see why. So probably if so, our reasonable, our normal understanding is that that should be more updated than the other one. So let's take the pictures of those two and see. Because if it's have highest price per square foot, that means it's gold, right? And the other one is probably silver. So this should probably be silver. Yeah, we're right because this is not updated at all. Then the other one should be gold, meaning it should make sense. Why is it more? So no, it's not gold. So let's see what's the so this one is not gold. So now we are left in the part of, first of all, we cannot use these comps because this is not a comparable. But I want to see. I mean, we don't have time to do that because I don't want to confuse you. So let's go to the next property. But this is supposed to be, this one has more looks. I mean, more whatever. It's updated or whatever. Let's go to the next property because I don't want to confuse you with adjustments.
Why is it not featured? Is the last one? Not featured.
Click X, yeah, maybe it's the last one. Or just refresh, or just go to the map. It doesn't matter. No. To the next one. Okay, let's see the pictures there. Okay, updated for sure. So you see the comps. No, you don't scroll down. Scroll a little bit. Scroll a little bit down, and you see the comp. Yeah, click down. There we go. It's much easier. And so I only have two properties. Anyways, distance, organized by distance, and then let's see. You have 4 2. Okay, so we have a property there 4 2, and see if that one is updated. So I'll check that one and see if it's updated. So that's my comp right now. But I want to see if it's updated.
It seems to be,
Not really. Not really.
light work.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sense that it's supposed to. Again, I don't want to use adjustment, but I'll show you. I think I told you if it's like that, if in comparison to a new one, you add 15%. Do you remember that? But that's adjustment. Yeah. We don't want to do adjustment, so let's just go to another property because we don't have another 4 2. Right? I don't want to confuse you. Let's start with the basic first. We don't have another 4 2. If you go, there are only 4 3 and there's 5 2, so we don't have anything. So just go to the next one.
Updated.
Okay, comparables.
No comparables.
Next. Oh no. No. There is comparables. You see, you go back because sometimes that happens. It's that it goes to investment is the first one, so you gotta check. So go to comparables. Was this the property? No, this is a different property. Can you hear me, Phil?
Yeah.
Go back to the one that you said no. Yeah. So comparables. Go to comparables.
So what's this one, right?
Yeah. Okay, so you see there it says investment. So this is only checking for investment, so you gotta go to sold. Yeah. Investment, it basically means that it matches your investment criteria, which is you put 75%. So yeah, so we have two properties. Only one. Okay, so maybe that one can work. Let's see if it's updated.
Definitely, I can even see no square foot change. Okay.
But the price change. Yeah, 100%. That's probably a comp right there. Let's see. Okay.